Sunday. It is the first day here on Earth since the TikTok ban. It's Sunday, January 19th, and we have officially been living without TikTok for about, let's see, I got kicked off at 10:30 last night, so what does that mean? 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. About 9 hours. So this is gonna be a self-care, bookish Sunday. I'm gonna go take the dog for a walk, I need to go to the grocery store, and then I think I'm gonna hit up the used bookstore today so that I can feel something. Let's go. I think the weather report is accurate in that it is likely going to snow today. The sky is looking like it's brewing up a winter storm. So I'm gonna make sure to run all my errands early. I'm gonna go, like I mentioned, to the grocery store. I'm also gonna head to the thrift store because I was there yesterday and I picked up this very lovely Valentine's Day set. There was another piece of decor in there that I talked myself out of getting. And then when I came home and started scrolling the internet, I saw the exact piece, and so I took it as a sign that I need to go back and get it. So I'm gonna do that. The used bookstore opens at 11, so I'm gonna plan to get there right when they open. That way I have everything I need by 12 o'clock when the snow starts, and I can just settle in for the afternoon and the evening. Let's go to the thrift store. The piece that I went looking for, this Bando oat milk vase. I also found a sweater that I'm really into that I did not see when I was there yesterday, but is just so me. Love. Also, when I was out shopping today, I started listening to Funny Story by Emily Henry. I feel like I needed something lighter after finishing Piglet yesterday. I'm on the fence with Emily Henry books. I know, I'm sorry. I've read Book Lovers and Beach Read. Book Lovers was a solid 4 stars for me. I liked it. I wasn't blown away, but it was very good. Beach Read, on the other hand, to me, that was a pretty forgettable story. I can answer questions about it. I remember it enough, but it did not invoke any feelings in me. A Funny Story is a risky one to base my opinion on because I've heard that this one is very polarizing. I don't know. We're gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. TikTok is back online as if nothing ever happened, which honestly in some ways is kind of more annoying than it just being gone. I'm like quite apathetic to its return because what I don't appreciate more than losing the app is being played with. Made myself a raspberry mocha. It's so good. I realized I never showed you what I got at the bookstore. Let's do a little used bookstore haul. In total, I got I got 7 books for $53. First up, Call Me By Your Name, one of the great love stories of our time. I also picked up We Were the Lucky Ones. Also got The Great Gatsby. I somehow don't own a copy of this book. I was super excited to find this. It's the 75th anniversary edition and it's in like pretty decent condition. So my journey to read and reread more classics this year is off to a very strong start. At least it's off to a strong start from an inventory perspective. I have several classics to read. I haven't read one yet though. I was also excited to find Anxious People. I didn't know it was a show, but I've seen this floating around Book Talk and Bookstagram. They actually had 2 copies of it, so I got the one that didn't have the sticker. All right. I got a cute little like beach romance called Dog Friendly. It's about a veterinarian who takes a beach vacation to Nantucket to pet sit one of her clients' elderly dogs and falls in love. I loved the cover and I was reading the back and I was like, oh, is this gonna be good? But then one of the endorsements said, anyone who has ever been redeemed by the love of a dog will treasure this uplifting, big-hearted novel. So I had to get it. Next up, we have Hidden Wives. It's about these teenagers in Utah whose families are part of like a secret society and they get married off very, very young to husbands. And so this one follows Rachel and Sarah. Sarah is going to become her uncle's 5th wife. That should be pretty wild. And this last one I picked up, actually I saw it in just like a random stack unsorted on my way out, but has been on my TBR literally probably for like a decade. Water for Elephants. I haven't read this book yet. That is what I got. I am also at this point about 10% of the way through Funny Story. I'm just getting out of like the setup of the plot. I'm interested to hear more. I'm into the characters. I'm excited to see where this goes. I like the dynamic that they have. We'll see. I think I've learned about myself that I am not a grumpy sunshine girl. It doesn't consistently do it for me. Sometimes it does, but most of the times I think I like the leading men to just not be grumpy. What are you so mad about? You know what I mean? You have every advantage in this world most of the time, is the case. Smile. I'm tempted to start one of these books or to start The Witch and the Wicked, which I got in a PR box yesterday. I think the responsible choice would be to finish the Kindle book that I started earlier this week. I'm reading The Reality of It All by Alison Spica, and I really like it. It's like a light, fluffy rom-com, a reality show love story, but there are just so many books I'm excited about. I'm gonna sit down on the couch with my coffee and see what my brain feels like reading, and I will let you know. It's been several hours and honestly, I've done no reading. I sat on the couch with my coffee and I ended up just scrolling and catching up with some friends. So I'm going to clean up my mess from dinner and then 2 of my favorite book talk creators are going live at 8. So I'm gonna join their live stream to read and we'll see how far I get in the reality of it all. Here with a reading update. It is Monday, January 20th. It's late in the evening. It's probably like 6 o'clock. I had a very chill day today, which was very necessary. Took the dog out. I did a bunch of meal prep. I spent several hours on FaceTime with my friends. And I did a lot of reading. I'm 70-ish% of the way through The Reality of It All. My Kindle says I have about an hour left in it, so I think I'm gonna sit down and just finish it now. I am also 30% of the way through Funny Story, and I'm liking it. It's entertaining, it's fun, it's feeling a solid 3 stars right now, maybe 3.5, but we'll see how the rest of the story plays out. Let's dive into this now. It is bedtime, which means it's like 8:30 p.m. I finished The Reality of It All. It was very sweet and cute. I gave it 4 stars. It's a great, like, light, fun rom-com if you like the Bachelor series or like Love is Blind, shows like that. Need something to feel like sometimes this crazy process works out for people. It's a great novel. So definitely would recommend for like a light, fun read. Work week starts up tomorrow. I'm going to continue listening to Happy Place by Emily Henry, and we'll see what book I pick up next. That is all for my self-care weekend vlog. Thanks for watching.